Welcome to Vlog 128. Yes, I know guys, my Project Runway vlog is late, but in this case it's better late than never because I'm still trying to keep up with the episodes, but work and blah 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 blah. You don't need to hear that spiel. Okay, now this episode was episode 11 called Finally on My Own, which is obviously a lie since it's a team season. But remember, Stanley won the last episode and Richard lost the last episode. And the new challenge for this episode was that they are designing on their own, sort of, and they have helpers, and it's people that are going to be sewing under them. Now, in case you don't know that Project Runway does this once in a while, the last 5 people that were kicked off the show were the helpers. And they took a field trip to the Hearst Corporation building. That is where the Marie Claire magazine is published and all that stuff. Now, their goal was to create a fashion-forward editorial look that will be in the magazine on the May 13th magazine of 2013. And they're supposed to dress up a celebrity, which will give you her name in a second, and it's supposed to be a spring look because obviously May is spring. Now, the incentive was the model that has the winning look will be photographed and it will be worn by Jordana Brewster, who was one of the girls in Fast and the Furious. Nina specifically told them a list of 10 things. I'm only going to tell you a few because you've obviously watched the episode if you're watching my review. No red carpet looks, no gowns, no pants, and no shirts. And she wants them to make the what's next look. Now they get 1 day for the challenge and $250 at Mood. And at that point they don't know that the helpers are going to be the last 5 that were kicked off. And you know, they run around and do their aesthetics and stuff like that because they don't know the helpers are going to be the last 5 people. And so they're acting like they know what they're doing, it's their aesthetic and all that kind of stuff. Now, Richard and Patricia are paired together again, and it's freaking deja vu, and yeah, it's not a good thing. But let's talk about the outfits now, and we'll see how the episode ended. Now, the judges were Heidi Klum. Zach Posen is finally back for this episode. Nina Garcia, who is the editor-in-chief of Marie Claire magazine as far as I remember. And the guest was obviously Jordana Brewster, who was one of the women in Fast and the Furious and a bunch of other things, and I don't know what they were. Now, we're going to start with Patricia, and I instantly think, poor Patricia, she is going to get screwed because Richard doesn't know how to sew or do anything. She had such a great idea at the Hearst Corporation building, but deja vu happened, and she got to be working with Richard again with the hated duffel bag. And obviously Stanley won, so he didn't have to deal with this stuff, of stupid bag. And like I said, Richard doesn't know how to sew or do anything and was very defeated during the episode that he actually lost and this one. And the whole episode was just awful for them. And I really don't want Patricia to go home yet or at all, because I think the top 3 girls should be the top 3 girls in Fashion Week. And her dress looks like something that a pregnant woman would wear, and it's a huge tent thing, so she's pulled at Stanley. The full flowery stuff or fringes or whatever she called them was totally last minute because obviously Richard didn't know how to do anything. And the only savior is that Samantha came rushing in to help her like the last 10 minutes, which didn't really do much. Now, the judges really need to take in consideration that Richard was a horrible, bad card that was dealt to her. And I think she is done with the episode and the season. And like I said, I think all the three girls should be in Fashion Week because of, you know, the fact that they actually make constant things that are really, really good. Now, Stanley, I want him to go home. One reason is because he was a jackass to two. You don't treat somebody who was eliminated like that and boss them around and disrespect them and all kind of stuff. He treated two like dirt, like he wasn't even there, and he was a perfectionist, and it's like, do this, do that, this way and that way, and no, you're doing it wrong, and this is horrible, and blah, 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 blah. If the guy is doing a bad job, just show them how to do it politely, and that's it. Now, the outfit that he made was very old-fashioned, and I didn't like it, because I have probably seen this look a million times before. Did the judges agree with me? No. The bastard won. The bastard won. And I don't think it's appealing, and I think a lot of people have made that outfit before. The motto didn't really look that happy either. Bad, bad, bad. But sadly, it's still better than what Patricia managed to make, but by a marginal percentage. And it's just horrible. Now, Daniel, I would like to shoot this guy in the face. He keeps doing the shoulder thing, which is like a one-trick pony, and it's driving me nuts. And I don't care if you can morph the stupid shoulders any way you want. An outfit is supposed to be one look, and that's it. Now, he made short shorts, which, as you guys probably know, I despise. If the woman tried to sit, her naughty bits would be showing, and that's not helpful. And Jordana Brewster would not look good in this thing, because she's tan and just, that's not good. And she's going to reveal too much of her naughty bits. And it's actually like lingerie. One of the judges said it, and it would look so much better even with this disgusting yellow diarrhea color with a skirt. Now, Liana, a freaking star was born. I love the blue armor with the chains. It took her a lot of effort to do it because she had to pull them all apart and put them in the armor. And it shows that she made a lot of effort. Now, the motto looked like a spring warrior, and I totally love that. And for this kind of skirt, I think the length was good. I think the hemline on the bottom was good, and it was just excellent. And I think the neckline was a little bit too thin, just a little bit. But overall, it's an excellent look, and I wish that she won this episode, but no, Stanley had to win. Then Michelle. Michelle, someone doesn't like to listen to directions. She made a pants and she made a shirt. Now, I have to tell you that the outfit was amazing. Wrong challenge. Nina specifically said in the beginning not to do his pants and not to do a shirt. Did Michelle listen? No. Now, I think the outfit by itself without the challenge is very unique, and I love that the black shimmer added very much to the outfit. And I think the girl is safe, but I just want her to follow directions, and, you know, Nina is pissed, and it's not strong enough according to her. Now, a funny thing happened in the runway. And I don't know if this is a first, but this is what happened. Stanley, as you know, already won, and as you already know, I don't agree with that. But it doesn't really matter who won. His model is going to be photographed and all kind of stuff. Now, Liana is safe, Daniel is somehow safe, and Patricia is safe. And you would think that Michelle is gone. But this is when I think this is a first, but correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below. she's getting a do or die moment. She is being sent home, but she's getting one more chance to, I guess, do another outfit. Now, I'm glad that Michelle is safe because she makes absolutely amazing things, just like her last challenge and the last episode. It was amazing what she did with that black dress and bubble wrap and all kind of stuff. I don't remember who she worked with, but it was excellent. And I don't think she deserves to go home. I actually thought Patricia was going to go home. I'm glad that Patricia is still in the competition, and Michelle, will find out in the next review. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you guys for episode 12. Goodbye.